Welcome, Pisces Aries, to your mid-month reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. Getting straight into your energy. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Pisces Aries. The best reading for Pisces Aries, please. There it is. Juggling. Might be trying to multitask, juggle two things at the same time, trying to figure out what to do. Okay, let's figure out what the Two of Pentacles is there for. This card's not only going to clarify on the Two of Pentacles, but the entire reading. It's all about balance, trying to balance yourself out, feeling very imbalanced at this time is what I'm feeling. Trying to get things done. Could be multitasking between work and love, trying to get work done, trying to get Christmas shopping done. However it is, feels like a lot of multitasking and balance. Could even be trying to go to work and you have those kids stay at home, not going to school anymore. Could be trying to juggle that as well. So many different scenarios. Clarifying on the situation is going to take place in the present, the near past, and the near future. Yeah. Ooh. Not knowing the truth about the situation, not manifesting in the near past and in the near future. A little emotional loss with discontent and boredom. The material harvest upside down in the recent past. It feels like you're not really getting what you manifested. Whatever you were trying to do did not come in, or you're still waiting for it, or you're afraid it's not going to come in. Oh, King of Cups with the Devil. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, or a Capricorn. I'm feeling like that's you, though. I feel like it's like I don't understand. Somebody, I think you're dealing with Capricorn, and I feel like you don't understand what this person is doing. You do have the realizations that this person is keeping you trapped, that they're giving you fear. You have the realizations of what toxicity is going on and what's not going in your favor. And you probably even have the ideas of why they are not 100% giving to you. They could be giving to others, giving too much time at work, something of this nature. I think that you stopped manifesting this person to come in because of the toxicity. You realize that, you know what, they're not going to give to me the way I want them to. So I'm not going to give them any more power. I'm not manifesting them anymore. I'm not working on it. There's no victory and no conquering this one. You knew you were not going to be victorious with this person. So I do believe that you've pretty much kind of given up the ghost with this person. Feels like you were working very hard. It does feel like the material harvest was right side up at one time, trying to give the fruits of the labor, to the relationship. But it just seems like they always have you worked up. Lying, deceit, however it is. Too much control. Maybe they're control freaks. Something of this nature. Over here now you're just trying to balance everything out. Foundations and achievements. Now you are manifesting in a different way. You're going for your foundations, your achievements, trying to balance out your home life, trying to balance out the things that make more sense to you is what it feels like. It's like this love is not working. This job, whatever this devil was to you, it's going to be different for everybody, but it was not working. So now you're going after something that seems more successful and more, like I said, sensible. Yeah, and you're moving towards it very well. So, some of you might even be working your way towards a Cancer. One second, guys, I need some water. I'm sorry. working your way towards a Cancer. You might even have a Cancer in mind, or you might just be doing something for a Cancer. It could just be your children. You could even be balancing yourself out with a Libra, right? Moving towards a Libra. However it is, this did not work. So picking up the broken pieces over here, moving towards what's reasonable to me. Yeah, because everything else is painstaking. And it's almost like you might even be trying to balance out the good from the bad, trying to not think about what's painstaking and manifesting on what is good. So it's kind of like juggling emotions. Yeah. Definitely could be juggling emotions over here. Trying to keep yourself confident and away from the Three of Swords. For some of you, your person could have been deceiving you and juggling another person as well. With the Three of Swords, because now we have the juggling, the Three of Swords, and the Devil. Some of you are in a third person situation. For some of you, your person had a third person they were juggling and you're trying to get away from them. You don't like this juggling act. You're trying to balance yourself out away from them. For some of you, it's coming up as juggling because you're trying to drop one so that you can be with another. You might be trying to get towards a Cancer or a Libra. Could be anybody. While you're still dealing with what looks like could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Trying to deal with the old while dealing with the new. That's what it looks like to me for somebody. There's no real truth going on over here, though. You do have the Ace of Pentacles coming up. It looks more hopeful. You have a lot more promises going on. It feels like, and this is you, but this is also Cancer as well. So it does feel like, we'll just say Cancer is the new and Capricorn's the old. Just that way it seems better. There's more hopes and promises within this new relationship. It feels like this is more for you. It feels more prosperous. You know that you want the prosperities. You want to get rid of the Three of Swords. It just feels like we're going to say Capricorn is a Klingon. They're clingy. They were not letting the relationship go. This is why you have to juggle that and this new person, if this is a new person. If this is a job and a person, you're still, same thing. Take it how it resonates, right? You're still juggling two different things. Like I said, it could even be a child. We have the Page of Cups over here who is a child trying to juggle a job with the Ace of Pentacles and a child at home. Trying to keep your P's and Q's together over here, guys. For a lot of you, it's like, I want this completed. I want to be out of this so I can get my Ace of Pentacles. And that's the way it's going to be no matter what. A lot of you who are with this, because it's sitting next to the Devil from the past, you're waiting for them just to get out. It feels like, get out of my world. I'm done with you. Don't you see, for some of you, you now have a new Cancer, or I don't have time for you. I'm at work. I'm dealing with my children. However it is. Ace of Wands. You're not wanting to take action towards that at all because in your head, it's completed. It's done. But I just don't think that the truth is, I don't believe they think it's over. The truth is, the truth is upside down, because what you don't understand is there's not going to be balance with this person until they understand. Yeah. Until your ex understands the truth. Until the past understands. Okay. Ace of Wands, you're looking for the growth, but the truth is there's not going to be any real growth, like I said, until they have to have a realization. They have to grow away from you. They need to have the understanding that they're no longer chained to you, that you've broken the chains. The chains are gone. You don't want them anymore, but they just don't seem to understand this. King of Swords, some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. There's that Libra again, a Libra or a Gemini. But yeah, you have to have the communication. You're going to have to communicate with the ex to make them understand this is completely over. For some of you, I feel like you kind of cold shouldered it. You may have ghosted them and they don't really get it. They're not getting it. They're holding so tight and they just, yeah, they keep coming with their cups of love towards you. And not only are they coming with their cups of love towards you, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, you have this Cancer over here. Here's a Scorpio card. But you have these two people offering you cups of love. Boy, no wonder you're juggling around. For others of you who are not doing that, it's just expected that you're going to have this conversation, that you're going to have the communication and the clarity to get past this. You might have to have the communication and offer the cups to your child to say, hey, you know what? You know, mommy, daddy has to work at this time. You need to do your work. Okay, you can't be always bugging on me, you know, to do this, to do that. You need to actually sit down at the computer and do your work. I know they're not used to it, right? And it's just going to have to be, but you're going to have to do it delicately with the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is a very delicate, loving expectation, right? So you're going to give it with undoubtable love, right? Because if you were yelling and carrying on so before and yelling at them, sit down, do this, they're not going to get it. So now you're going to actually have to try and balance it and try to figure out a different solution. Maybe the solutions of, you're not going to get a sticker unless you sit here with the sticker. They're like, screw your sticker. You know, we do have those self-empowering children who are like that. They're called, a lot of them are called self-willed child. I had one. My oldest son was that child. You have to give them a little bit more, right, to make them settle down. You know, now you have to get down to the point where it's like no video games unless the schoolwork's done, you know, and actually follow through. And it's going to be expected that you follow through, right? So if you tell them no video games until your schoolwork is done, you need to follow through with that action. Otherwise, they just see it as empty promises, empty words. Right, so now you're kind of changing things around. We're trying to balance, what am I going to do to make the child sit down? You might even have to just sit down with them for a little while, right? So trying to figure out, what am I going to do with this child? Okay, so, but there is hope and there is all kinds of things that can go on. Just keep, you know, keep it, you know, you guys, when you're dealing with smaller children, keep it fun. That's, you know, keep it fun. I homeschool my whole, you know, my children, pretty much their whole life. And we just try to keep it fun. Try to keep it fun so where the stress is not coming out. With the moon, it's kind of opening up that intuition on top of the Ace of Swords over here, on top of the King. So it's like fantasizing communication, having fun with it. Right, that way you're kind of like more interaction with them on a funner level, because children, you know, they're actually easier to teach at younger ages when you're having more fun. So really trying to do stuff like that to get them to understand things. Otherwise, yeah, it's just going to be a lot of disappointments rushing at you, because they're not going to want to sit down and do what they're told, right? Because they just, yeah. But if you do it with a little more imagination, a little more fun, a little more compassion, kind of just seeing it kind of from the child's point of view is what it looks like, because you're going to perceive down in this cup and think, okay, what if it was me, right, sitting in this, and I'm so used to being at school. You know what I mean? Like, how am I going to feel? Well, I know if I were 7, I'd take advantage of the situation, you know, because there's, I need a cookie, I have to go pee-pee, I have to have this. It's almost just like bedtime for a toddler, right? So yeah, you're going to have to perceive things from a different emotional level, really digging down into being more childlike. See that? More childlike. Thinking from their level. And for others of you, this love, it's going to be the perfect timing to understand that I do believe that this person has secrets, so you're going to have to really dig deep and make this person understand that, you know what, I don't want anything to do with you. You had too many secrets. You lied to me. You're a devil. And I don't, you know, you give me nothing but depression. And that's going to make you move forward with the Knight of Swords and getting into this new love that you have, or this newfound love for yourself, or however it is. making you emotionally stable, right? So you have the emotional loss over here. Yeah. Not taking action towards this person anymore is going to make you sad. Okay, you've probably been with them a long time. And even though a lot of you might have this Cancer moving in, knowing now that this person is gone, they're gone now, you guys. It's like Christmas time, they are gone. It is going to be a little sad for you, right? Because you're used to being with the Devil, right? You're used to being with the Capricorn. So the Knight of Wands, okay? But you're going to lick your wounds and you're going to say everything's going to be fine. If you're dealing with a child, it's almost to the point where it's like everything I do for this child, it might not seem like it's working. But just keep looking for your ships to come in and think of new ways and keep juggling until you get balanced. Yeah. You're going to get past the deceit of the child getting up, saying that he's doing his work and running around, skipping around the house. Okay, however it is, you'll get through all of that with the Five of Swords upside down. If it's just dealing with this person, you know, you already have the resolution within yourself to get the Three of Wands to look outward. And you can look outward looking towards, you know, the new love that you have. Yeah, moving with the Eight of Cups, you're growing and moving nicely. Getting a better night's sleep. Oh yeah, you can meditate and get good night's sleep now, not having the Three of Swords as much, but you still have a little bit of that gloom and doom. And it could be because maybe this is your child's dad, maybe this, you know, maybe you've been together forever and you're not used to having Christmas without this person. And even though you might have a new person, it might feel a little awkward and a little weird because you're used to this other person. So there's a little discontent and maybe a little boredom. I'm feeling the boredom over here and discontent for this child. I will tell you that right now. Whoever has this child, they are bored. Oh, hellified bored. They are not seeing their friends that they're used to seeing. They're not perceiving things the way that they're used to perceiving things. Everything's a little awkward for them. And this has probably been going off and on with them for a long time. But I also think that during Christmas time, there's just a little more boredom. Maybe it's because they're used to having, yeah, Seven of Cups, maybe they're used to being around their cousins, stuff like that at Christmas time. And now because of this whole scenario, there's no cousins. There's no people in the past. There's, you know what I mean? So I do feel like they're a little upset. For you, it's just not perceiving all the cups that you have and perceiving the wonderful new beginning that you have. And that's just because you kind of have gloom and doom a little bit. So you're a little underdetermined at this time. But you do have the realizations that you do have the Two of Cups behind you. And I do believe the Two of Cups behind you is this, yeah, the Ace of Cups, which is the Cancer over here, right? Remember, those do not have to be the people in the reading. That's just the energies that are coming out. So, yeah, and that you will have the healing with the Ace of Cups and this fresh new start with this new person, showing the Ace of Cups as this new love as you have the Queen of Cups for the new love. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Lots of scenarios over here, you guys. So take what resonates, what doesn't, throw away. And of course, you might even have your own little, you know, your own scenario. Choose a new direction. And yes, of course, no matter how it is, choose a new direction. If this isn't working for the child, try to keep balance and try to keep finding the new solution. Same with the love, however it is. Big happy changes are coming. We do see that with the Ace of Cups. So yeah, and take that action. Don't stop. Don't stop is the bottom. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Don't stop is at the bottom. To say don't stop. So go ahead and take that. Don't stop going and doing what you're doing because, you know, it's going to work. Because like I said, you do have the Ace of Cups. You're going to figure it out. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.